Welcome to Dice Nerds and Nagas, the show that puts the G in dragon. God damn it! Can we do it again?
Yeah, we can.
Fuck that up so horribly.
Take two.
You know what? No, we're gonna continue anyway. So this is Dice Nerds and Nagas. Yeah, we can only go up from here. So I am your host / dungeon master / just amazing human being. And the story so far. The story so far. Correct me if I make any mistakes, but I believe you all had just blown the fuck out of the necromancers residing in Balin's body, planning to revive him and use him to fight both the Void Naga and the All-Father. You all were like, no, that plan is totally pid.
Fuck those guys.
And 3 super necros survived.
Yeah. But, yeah, you blew the fuck out of them, just destroyed them, and met Malakat, the chosen of Mystra. And you listened to his spiel for a little bit, and I believe you guys were pretty receptive to his message, actually, of, let's do my thing.
We were picking up what he was putting down.
Yeah, fuck the giant protectors and the dwarves and all them. We're gonna blow this place up and let Mystra create a new, more powerful physical form.
Well, we know that the giants are sort of receptive to leaving, and they're okay with the body going. We had spoken to them, so...
I mean, they mentioned they would talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we probably need to talk to him.
Yeah, let's destroy our sacred place in the hopes that this insane plan will work.
Well, we can talk to him.
Where were we going?
Don't know.
We had to go do stuff, right?
No, we had to go
We were gonna...
to our castle.
Yes, we're going to go to the castle, and we're going to go talk to the giant monks, I believe. Unless you had, like, a... skip ahead.
Well, so yeah, that is basically where we left off. They were deciding exactly what to do. They intended to go get their castle back and kind of dick over the dwarves, basically. Cut them out of the whole thing.
I feel like such a traitor.
I mean, because you are. You told them you would do one thing and then decided the opposite.
We did what he wanted us to.
Yeah.
Half of what he wanted and then decided to do
What
that.
other half?
Kill Malakat, get the heart. Or just remove Malakat. They didn't really care as long as they could get to the heart.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, so where we were leaving off, you are still in the central chamber of the heart, I guess, with Malakat. No? You guys had left already?
Yeah, because Lemmy jumped out the...
Oh, yes, exactly. That is where we left off. That's
Yeah.
exactly where we left, yes. Lemmy jumped into a Githyanki ship and flew back to Thailand.
Yeah.
Changed his name to Lemmy Went.
Lemmy went.
Not Lemmy Go.
So he's out of the picture. You're on Itaro's gift still. You're returning to the Dwarven Citadel because your castle is clamped tight or whatever, held by the dwarves.
We parked in a no parking zone.
Yeah. I'm going to message Feather Marshal and say, okay, do one of us or 2 of us need to go just talk to the monks while you guys are doing this?
Why are you messaging me?
Because I just asked you. Yeah.
Okay.
Because E-Rag is still there. D-Rag, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yes.
Yes? Alright.
Don't split the party!
But I also feel that getting the castle back is a fool's errand. I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah, especially since the modifications which Fargus has made to it. I mean,
Yeah. It's going to be in a shop.
yeah,
Yeah, there's no engine.
Maybe.
going after
clamped.
we have a quest, and we shouldn't like get sidetracked.
Remember, I messaged this to him so that D-Rag wouldn't set up.
Did we already split the party?
No,
You're all on the ship.
Yeah.
I used the
silently
message,
gliding back.
so it's silent.
You can see the citadel sort of almost, getting closer and closer, growing in size as you approach.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have to try to get the castle out of there.
Okay.
But I don't think we should split up then.
Okay. Fair enough.
There is a sort of beeping sound. Erag announces, "Hey, we're getting a message from above. Just wait 1 sec before we land. Pushes a button on the small control pad near his seat. And basically a live screen showing Farkas in his office.
Can I eavesdrop?
Yes, this is
Okay,
public. Like,
very
this is
good.
like a big, like, television-style screen. Farkas is smiling, says, congrats, guys. We saw the explosion all the way from over here. Remarkable. And fast, too.
You're welcome.
I'm fast.
So, I suppose, gonna get started on the next part of our plan. We need to, figure out what to do with the giant kind living on here, and, Malakath as well. What we're some of our, scouts are saying there's still a lot of blocked areas that we can't get to, showing that Malakath is still at large. You didn't run into him, did you?
No. Maybe you want the giants gone, huh?
Yeah, basically, they're the last thing holding us back, them and Malakath.
Should we maybe try and trick them to get onto our castle? Because it's Murdoch's castle, they used to know.
Well, I mean, I
Maybe
suppose we
they'll get
need
on and
to
we can take them away.
we need to put the new engine in, though.
How long is that going to take?
God, I mean, it's connected to everything, basically. It'll take a little time. But we stripped the old one out.
Do it quickly, then we can maybe get the giants off for you.
That's true. A peaceful solution would be best, I suppose. Oh, and some of the folks living on your castle, we let them into the Citadel. It seemed a little cramped in there. And, I figured, give them a hot meal, place to hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm certain you're not going to regret that.
Is there a reason I would regret it?
You ever had guests over, Dad? Sucks.
From the Feywild?
No, I mean, they're knife ears or whatever, I suppose, but whatever. They
What?
seem like a good enough bunch.
Knife eaters.
Knife ears.
Oh, knife eaters.
Jeez.
Pointy ears on the elves? I don't know. Honestly, at this point, we're so late in the game, we accept help from everybody. I don't care. Elf, dwarf, Triant, necromancer, I don't really care.
Just not really the giants. I mean, like you said, giants in your list, but like
You want them to go
you want them
away.
to go away.
There are actually a small tribe of stone giants that are working at one of the dwarven keeps. Yeah. I mean, they're a huge help with moving heavy machinery around.
Huge.
Anyway, I'm sorry. You guys are cleared for landing. Just wanted to let you know we're working on the engine for the castle right
Can
now.
you give us an ETA?
So that's, like I say, I can't really do that. It's all kind of experimental technology,
Well,
right?
if
We'll make it half that time.
If we're going to try and do this peaceful approach with the giants, should we have transportation?
Well, I mean, you still have full use of Itaro's gift.
That's cool with you?
Yeah, and we can send maybe a few extra dwarves to go with you.
Well, let's wait till
Make
the
it
castle's
official.
ready, then we'll take the castle there.
And we can
So we
give
can
them a
do it all at
chance
once,
to go with us.
Even if we maybe get them on through false pretenses and then fly away.
Okay, well, why don't you guys work on Malakath then, and we'll finish up the castle, and we'll send some more emissaries out to the giants.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys still need to land? Resupply or anything?
Yeah.
Heal up?
Yeah, let's do that.
Resupply. We'd like to see the people that who were on the castle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to see if the Winter Queen can help me with something.
Yeah, I could use some more of those ice arrows, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Although, I do have to tell you, some of them are actually back at one of the dwarf holds now.
What? What does that mean?
Well, they showed an interest in assisting us with the final preparations for our project, and we allowed them to return to the dwarf hold. Help us out.
Here, into the prime material.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So they're not all there.
the Winter Queen, where is she?
She is assisting. You can find her at Mount Gunbad, though. Once all this business is done, that's right where we're going back.
Okay,
That's
so
not a problem, is it?
how many are
Well, I really need her help
around?
with something.
A couple of people spoke at once.
Sorry.
We really need her help with something, and then you said,
How many are still around?
Can I do an insight check on him? See if he's alive.
Yeah.
Put them in jail.
Can I assist?
Can I use passive insight?
How?
How can you
Or,
assist?
I mean, I could roll myself, or I could just be like, kind of keep it in mind.
Can I use passive insight?
I have plus 10 to insight, so
I also have plus 10 insight.
yeah.
Well, I need a thought to use it first.
19.
That's pretty good still.
My passive is 18 as well.
Okay. You definitely get a sense that this is a little more calculated than just, oh, your engine just happens to be out of the castle right now.
Yeah, and
about the
And
people
the
going
people
away.
in your castle just happen to be spread out amongst our group.
yeah,
It's rather convenient for them.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like that at all.
Cool.
Perdita.
Yeah. Going after
Perdita
the
does
castle.
not like that at all.
Going after the castle is a moot point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never
once we
getting
decided
back.
on this course of action, that castle's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the...
Okay, we can't. Are you saying that out loud?
No.
Or
No.
Yeah, let's say the video call has ended or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we can point message each other. No one else
Okay.
hears.
okay.
I don't think I have a message.
So, what's the plan, y'all? Erad speeds up.
You can still respond.
Seems like you guys are in charge of this here mission, so
I'm putting my hand on Erag's shoulder and I'm saying, I'm gonna need you to follow my commands exactly for about 30 days. I'm casting Geas on him.
okay. Several alarm bells go clackons, or what's the word? Klaxon?
Klaxons.
Yeah. Go off. Itaru, the sentient dragon that knows quite a bit about magic, has recognized that you are putting the pilot under a control spell.
Okay, but does it still work in the pilot?
Let's see. Is there anything he rolls?
DC 19, Wisdom saving throw.
It's the wrong spell specification.
It's a
So it doesn't
1
make
minute
it
casting
worse.
time.
I'm sure you could have done it while we were
Yeah.
checking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking there. Wisdom
Also,
saving
doesn't
throw, I
make the guy
believe.
do anything.
Wisdom saving throw. No, it doesn't make him do. It's just
Makes him
following a
take
course of
damage.
action.
Wait, so,
Makes him
Yeah.
take damage if he doesn't want to.
This
what was
is
it
true.
again? I rolled a, was it 19?
19.
Oh, okay. So, he jumps out of the seat.
Oh, sorry, 18.
What?
18, not 19.
Oh.
I'm still thinking about Trixie's DC. 18.
Okay. So, it didn't go well, I guess. He
Okay.
thought it was strange maybe that you were being physical or something, I suppose.
okay.
Don't touch me.
Jumps out of the chair,
I do not consent.
weapon drawn, red flashing lights inside of Itaru's.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Relax. What's going on?
Restrain that one. He was trying to cast some sort of spell on me.
He doesn't do that. He tries to calm people down.
I was perfectly calm a moment ago. Now what the hell is going on here?
Well, it didn't seem like it.
Open all communication with the Citadel HQ.
Okay, I'm gonna cast silence.
Okay?
Alright, so.
So,
We just-
right
And
now...
I'm gonna try and kill Erag.
Oh, this is such a bad idea.
Alright, so this is... They're watching this all go down. They can see
Yeah, because
alarms going off. They can't hear anything, I suppose.
Aki's doing this and he's just interested.
And-
he's just interested.
Do we need a roll
And
initiative?
Jessup is now, I guess, lunging in to attack Erag.
Do I need to roll
Yeah,
initiative?
definitely. Well, he's aware that shit is fucky right now.
Alright. Oh my god. Oh yes, I have advantage on initiative rolls. That's
So,
much better.
let's just say this
That's
is
not
just
great.
between Jessup and Erag for one round.
10.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll, but I'm not really gonna do anything.
10.
Alright?
10 for initiative.
That's
So-
about right.
You make to do an attack of some sort.
Yeah.
He's a little faster on the draw. He fires a few
He's kind of mean dude as well, isn't he?
bolts of energy
Okay.
from his sidearm.
Fair enough.
What is the AC?
19.
Alright, that is 1 miss, 1 success.
Okay.
Who's sitting next to him? I mean, how
There's
was
no one else but him in the thing right now.
Okay.
So,
Nice, that'll be 16 damage and
Okay.
a constitution saving throw, please.
That's 83, 77. Okay. Con saving throw. Fine.
You
Alright.
have to beat an 18.
Nope.
Okay, you suddenly feel a shock, a sort of shocking electrical energy course through, paralyzing your muscles for a moment as you kind of plop down. Paralyzation, basically. Like it's a taser. It's a stun gun.
Okay, fair enough.
Did he shoot himself?
Let me see if I maintain.
Irag is now wildly pointing the gun at all.
See if I maintain concentration though. Over 16. Yeah, I maintain concentration on the silence. It's fine.
So everything is totally silent. He's speaking into the comm link. I was attacked by Wolfkind Jessup.
It's silent,
but nothing's coming out. You see him trying to speak into a little communication device.
So none of us can speak either.
Yeah.
None of you can speak, but you can take actions. No spells.
Yeah, my action would have been to persuade, and I can't speak. So
Nope.
I can't persuade.
I mean, I'm currently stunned, so you have to
So
decide
you're
what
not
to do.
moving
The
currently.
entire time I've just been doing this, watching, like interested. Like, I'm not really taking part.
Alright.
And you're
I'm not gonna attack.
I'm gonna
not
try
gonna
stun
attack.
him.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even
try
roll
stun him.
initiative. I'm just like.
So you're gonna try and stun him?
Really?
Alright, so let's roll
It's too late.
initiative for this.
We're not going to sell him down the reverse. What else are we going to do? It's a game where the jig is up.
Alright. So what'd you roll for your
I was
initiative?
gonna wait it out.
12. So you actually did beat him, so.
Silent, so.
First of all, is it dark enough for me to do my staff or not? Doesn't matter either way. Dim light, or
No, I'd say there's alarms, there's like
Alright.
Lots of lights.
lot of light.
I'll be the light
There's a
dills
raven here.
It's a raven here.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess when the lights go off and on, kind of, but I'm just not
In that
sure.
second.
Okay, alright, just run it in then.
Alright, so run. You're gonna hit him. You're gonna try and stun him or something.
Yeah.
Because I remember you do have a little note that says "stun the fucker." Erag is certainly a fucker.
Okay, let's see if I remember, even after all of this.
In another life, I hated him.
That's 14 to hit.
14 is not high enough.
Oh,
Jesus.
17.
17 is not high enough. This
I
is
use
a
a key
heavily
point.
armored guy.
I use a key point.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
30.
You know, it's kind of. This is sort of the thing with being a DM.
30 on the last hit.
High AC. Is he going to miss all 12 of the hits he gets each round? Statistically, one of them has to hit eventually.
30.
30. Yeah, 30 hits.
Alright,
Just
nice.
hits.
It just.
It just barely
He's
hits.
not a giant or cold-blooded.
He is not. He is
Alright.
a dwarf.
Then I will
Your
do
distant kin.
10 damage
And stun.
and stun him. DC 15 save.
Okay.
Can't save.
Okay, I am not a liar. Just so you guys know.
Damn
I feel that my integrity is important. He's not stunned.
Oh,
He is very upset.
and another 1 damage.
One more damage. Okay,
My
so.
sneak
He was
attack.
a bard and something else,
But
if
he's
I
next to
remember
him, right?
correctly.
Oh,
I'm off to
Oh,
you.
yeah, you're right next
Yeah.
to him. You put your hand on
Yeah.
his shoulder.
I'm gonna look at my spell list and which ones don't require a purple.
Let's see.
11 damage that was.
You have your wonderful war.
I really don't want to like set a fireball loose in the thing that's keeping me off the ground right now.
we can't fall in the astral plane. We just.
Okay, let's see.
Where's my uses?
I need.
So,
Oh man, I don't like anything about this.
now I guess you can't do any spells with verbal components, though.
Yeah, I'm going through
Yeah.
to see which ones.
So, he's going to just try and butt you over the head with his, sidearm and fire a blast
Me.
to stun you. The AC was 17,
Yes.
so he does hit. That is... So that'll be 19 damage and the same Constitution saving throw. If you guys just played ball, you could have had some of these too. Stun any fools.
22.
But you are not stunned. Through your
yeah.
monkish training, you control your muscles and your chi. Staying upright and not wetting yourself or anything.
Okay, so how do I.
19.
Anybody else want to...
How big is silence? What range?
20
is it?
feet.
It's gonna be this whole shit.
I'm just kind of imagining it takes up most... Or maybe if you, like, run to the back bunk area, you
That's
could...
what I was wondering.
But...
You'd have to check.
I want to run back there.
Nothing, and then
20-foot radius.
standing against
Yeah,
the
like
backside of
push
the
against
wall,
the bulkhead.
and then all of a sudden, meep, escapes your lips.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Well, I just figure, like, if they want to do anything, we'll let them do something.
Okay.
Oh, hey, dragon dude. Sorry
I
for all
can't hear
this.
you.
He can't.
Oh, the dragon can hear you.
Yeah,
He can't hear anything.
the dragon can.
Oh.
Hey, dragon dude. Sorry about all this. Is there any way we could land somewhere, like, so I can get rid of troublemaker?
You're attacking.
I'm not attacking anyone. We're on the same side here. We're just victims of random aggression.
Okay.
What happened to sticking together, man?
Yeah, you guys are definitely victims in all this for sure.
I literally haven't done anything
Yeah.
to contradict what I'm doing.
The ship
Uh-huh.
begins flying up
Aw.
higher and higher and higher into the air.
Can I roll persuasion against the dragon?
Sure. Yeah, before he does that, let's rewind then. There, I guess one good option is just strand you up high, but
Yep, go high.
it's a poor roll.
It's a one.
It was a 1.
Okay, so that convinces him that this is all some even more elaborate way to steal the craft and kill him or something. So he begins flying incredibly high into the space. You can see Balin's body shrinking through the small porthole in the back of the...
In retrospect, calling him Doom Dragon trapped in a metal
Actually,
ship is
wait a
probably
minute.
the greatest way to do it.
Evasive maneuvers, duh. Deck save for everyone as he begins flying wildly around.
I guess being stunned automatically fail.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who's done?
Me.
So no silence.
No, I
You
rolled
rolled
my
concentration,
concentration.
Mother.
This dice is going into dice jail.
Yeah, so I
So,
automatically fail that.
I fail.
16.
Natural 20.
Fail.
I'm sure we had advantage anyway.
So, imagine the guy, you rolled a 16, you rolled a 20, and you guys rolled quite poorly, and you're stunned.
So you're just
I don't even get to
flying
add
around
anything
or
to
what?
dex.
Oh shit.
So, not a ton of damage, just 8 damage to those that failed, but you two are able to hold on to something, I guess, and you're fine.
Yeah, maintain concentration on the sounds.
I didn't expect it to go this way, really, when I sat down here.
Neither did any of us.
No,
I didn't think you would have passed such a high fucking DC on the games, to be honest. I didn't think there would be spell detectors and the fucking thing.
Erag also takes some damage, smashes against the windshield, putting a crack in it or whatever.
Oh yeah?
Snaps his
The
neck.
windshield cracks?
Sure, yeah.
It's not space.
That's perfect.
It's no pressure. It's not space.
I don't care. I go over to the window and I try to break the window open with a firebolt.
Okay. You don't have to move, I don't think. I think you could probably hit it with...
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah,
So-
that's
It's
true.
actually better.
So
Silence.
Is it a verbal component?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, it is. It's a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, if anybody needs me to drop that, they've got to try and tell me somewhere.
You walked out of the silence, right?
No, I pushed myself way at the back.
Where it
And I
doesn't
was
reach.
just bare, like, it's like centimeters
Your-
of verbal
Your new,
space.
So I
But
do
you're a
the
fireball,
same
it will
thing.
reach.
your new
I do the
spell
same thing.
doesn't have a verbal component.
What?
The one you
No,
just
it's-
learned.
He knows it all too well.
Okay. Anyway, I go to the back and I get a space where I can hear myself and I cast firebolt at the window.
Right? It shatters
Beautiful.
into thousands of pieces. I guess they haven't invented safety glass yet.
Alright.
Erag holding onto the edge, gun in one hand. I don't think there's not like a pressure difference
No,
necessarily.
no,
Is it?
sure.
So I guess.
But he was already kind of against it, so maybe he's threatening to fall out. Go ahead. You can go ahead and make a saving throw against
Okay,
being
it's
stunned.
con again, right? Okay.
It's been
Is there any way I could use guidance on myself?
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say right
Okay.
now. I don't know.
All right. That's 17.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm not stunned.
Say maybe it goes down each round or whatever. It starts at 18.
Okay. So I still have a bonus action left, yes,
But it'll be at the end of your turn, not like stun things.
but that was an action.
Doesn't matter. It's
No.
the end of your turn.
End of your
Okay.
turn. Once
Okay.
you shrug it, you're done.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, you awaken, you come to, you can see the situation is wildly different than when You were knocked out just a few seconds ago.
Okay. Wait, was I knocked out or was I stunned?
Stunned. I guess
you still see.
Because
Yeah,
if
I
I
guess
was
you-
knocked out, then
That's
there wouldn't
true.
be silence.
Okay, fair enough. But looking around, yeah, you can see the situation. Window's gone. You're up far away from Balin's body.
Okay.
Martin's hanging out against the wall, looks like talking to herself.
Okay. Fair enough.
So it's pretty there, and the window's broken, and I'm just showing everyone,
Am I able to move?
get out the window.
Yes. Well,
Okay, it's up to him.
wait, no. 'cause-
Technically not, but
Like just
Yeah,
straight
no.
out into the
Yeah,
abyss?
because we can just.
We can just move however we want to.
Yes.
and then get straight.
I don't know, because I
I,
wasn't here for the last
That
one.
will
Do
be
you
float.
just keep going, or do you have to, like...
You
can
you
change-
thought will
take
yourself.
You think and you should
Oh.
go.
yeah, Aki, you haven't done anything yet, so I'm gonna say if there's anything you want to do before
Here,
Okay,
roll over.
think myself over there.
there's a dragon here?
The ship is powered by it's got like the AI of the ship is a dragon soul.
It's a dragon
Sentient
soul.
ship.
Yeah.
So that's a construct, so none of that shit's gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna need to blow the ship.
Like, okay, because I can talk to you, okay?
yeah.
Martin,
Yeah.
we have two choices. We either get out this ship or we get that guy out this ship. Either way, the ship is being controlled by this dragon dude, and we're so fucked.
Yeah. No, I
So
agree.
What do you
We're
think we
definitely
need to
fucked.
do?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I think that we should go outside, and then if we want to try and fire in, we could.
I'm gonna give it a shot. What? The silence is still up?
Yes.
Motherfucker! Jesus.
Let's have a roll, see who acts first in this next new little time
Yeah.
slot.
I'm just gonna fly out. I'm just gonna fly out.
So,
An
let's see.
initiative roll?
Yeah, like an
Okay.
initiative roll.
Then I get
So I have 15.
Oh my god!
Okay, 23 with a
It was
natural
gonna be
20.
a 2, but this low.
Ooh, he got a 22. What's your...
23. My dex is
20.
plus 3.
So
Mine is
I would
22
say
plus 3.
Perdita,
22.
23. 23?
23.
So Perdita, then you two guys
Okay.
can do
I
an
got,
action
but
if you
we
want.
both got natural 20s and she got a 19. So does that count
No,
extra?
her number's
No.
higher.
Okay.
It's an initiative
There's
roll.
no. It's
I know, but still.
17 for me, but bye.
Oh,
I actually rolled fairly well.
that's nice.
At the bottom of the pack still.
Any initiative
None.
roll?
I don't have any decks.
Okay, Perdita, say to Martin, we should get the fuck out of here. I motion to everyone else, and I literally just push myself
So you're gonna like move and then
as far
dash.
as I possibly can out of this thing.
The ship is rocking around wildly, almost spinning, at high speed.
Can I ask a question?
No. Yes.
Did we start off this stuff with our leveled up things or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I have
you're
way
leveled.
more hit points than I did before.
I mean, way more is 1 die.
No. I was taking
You still
off
have
my
to sleep to put
current.
your HP up.
That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Oh.
But you do get your other stuff. Like your ability
Is our
points
HP
already.
back to our new HP
I
or
think
was
it
it
was
was
at the
before the
Yeah,
damage?
I would
you gotta
say
sleep.
Your maximum goes
HP.
up, but your HP used to.
Yeah, maybe. Did everyone else start with full HP?
No.
I had full HP.
I
Just
I-
well,
well, because you didn't take damage in the last
Yeah.
round, but I guess I would say you have the abilities, and then the HP stays the same as where it was because there hasn't been a long rest.
okay, that's my question. Cool.
But your
So
max
you-
is still higher, I
Okay,
guess.
so
Yeah.
if
That's
you're
okay.
at full, you don't go up. You stay wherever full was, and then when you sleep, you
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have a new max, I guess, to
Yeah.
heal back up to.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my whole thing.
All right.
You guys can carry on.
I guess give me a dex roll to see if you're able to leave the ship without getting donked by anything, or
So that
just
is-
the general chaos of the situation is probably. I'm sure Erag is threatening to just fly away out 100 miles per hour.
Just it's 15.
Okay.
Dex.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So you're able to escape from the confines of the ship. You can see it kind of twirling around in the blackness of the astral plane.
Actually, it's 21 or whatever.
Balin's body far below you now.
I'm just heading towards Ben's body.
Okay. And then you guys can just decide, you want to act in tandem or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn to my full werewolf form, and I want to. Okay. Let's see. I'm not very smart, but I am quite wise. So I'm gonna decide which one takes precedent. 1 to 10 is my intelligence score. 11 to 20 is my wisdom score. Okay. I'm going to grab Erag.
Okay, so that'll be like a grapple check kind of deal.
So when your strength is 15, what is the modifier?
+1?
+2 or +3?
I think 16 is +2, right?
It's +2.
+2. So I have a plus. Is it athletics check?
No, 11. No, wait. Is it 11 to 12 is +1?
16 is 3. 16 is 3. 18 is 4.
Okay, so 15 is 2. Is this an athletics check?
Let's see. Grappling is, like a strength check.
So strength what? Strength athletics or just strength?
What are the specials for strength again? I don't have
Athletics, it's only one.
So it would be athletics then,
Okay.
I guess.
So I get
Grappling.
+7 currently.
His is strength. The guy who's trying to be grappled is either strength or dex.
Okay.
But you have to use strength to try and grapple.
But am I using athletics as the skill?
Yeah, that's still strength.
Okay, then +7, 26.
Right. He rolled quite well, but not that well, so he is grappled by you.
Okay, then I'm going to use my movement and I'm going to try and push us both out the craft.
Okay, you're able to do that. You used your wolfy legs and leap from the broken window out into the.
Sorry,
ether of
guys.
the astral.
Okay, so.
Does silence go with you?
No, it stays where you cast it. I think.
Oh, okay.
Stationary. Okay, that's my turn.
How long does silence go?
As long as I wanted to, I
It's
think.
like 10-minute concentration.
Let me just see how I can end that.
You just take an action.
Silence is a 10-minute concentration, yeah.
Alright.
Is that where we-
Yeah, you changed into a werewolf,
What?
which was the bonus,
Bonus
and then
action.
you grappled him, and then you moved.
Centered
Yeah,
on a point.
so-
Yours, it's centered. It's
Am I able to end the silence, or is that gonna do
Yeah, yeah,
something?
Yeah, ending a spell.
End your
I don't think takes
concentration.
Just
anything.
ending concentration.
Okay, I guess I'll stop concentrating on silence.
Alright, so suddenly the world is alive with sound as the ship's alarms,
Birds, music.
Itaru's own yelling,
Muzak.
uh,
Elevator music.
Erad screaming, and just all the general chaos and noise escapes from the ship. Aki, what do you do with
as I
maelstrom?
fly out of the ship, I cast Hex and I twin it on Itaru and Dude over there. And that's my bonus action on the ship, yeah, because it's a soul. I was asking. It's a soul. It's still alive. Him and Dude over there, and then I, with my action, I maddening hex the ship.
Maddening?
What is that?
Psychic damage, 1d6.
I'm just saying I'm on the ship, so
No, it
I
doesn't-
have a vested interest in what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
I'm looking at Hex.
there's no saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, it doesn't. You have to do an attack to damage it still.
Mm-hmm.
Except I have an invocation maddening hex. Whoever is under my hex, I can just cause psychic damage
No
Till
save, no nothing. Till they die.
until they die.
Okay, fair enough.
Which
So
he
until
told
he
you
dies.
about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
1d6 psychic damage.
1d6 psychic, and
Okay.
if the dude is still within 1 hex of the ship, he's gonna take it as well.
Within what?
1
distance?
hex,
5 feet.
5 feet.
Well, he's not though, because
Okay.
Adrian.
Okay, so just the ship.
moved him away.
Ship takes 5.
Okay.
No, that ship needs to die.
Okay.
The ship didn't do anything wrong. Like literally, it
What
is
that
the only
goes-
victim in this solution.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You know, I did
not on
something
our
similar
side.
today.
We
I
picked a
was-
side, so unfortunately.
was drinking
We
my
didn't pick a
coffee.
side. You
Disadvantage
picked a side.
strength.
No, we picked a side for Malachi.
Strength. I wonder what kind of strength
Against the
test
dwarves.
this ship now.
No, because they're both.
And if you're following Kunla's stuff, you should be against the dwarf too. You know
No,
what I mean?
all I had to do is stop
Not
the
only a
gun,
1, 2, 5,
which
6
I am.
engine.
I don't think anyone's gonna be able to understand any of this.
Yeah.
No, but there's a time and a place on a moving ship.
I didn't know there was any
No, let's
fucking
talk about
magic
it.
stuff. You know what I mean?
I think. Are you next or me?
Let's see.
I don't know what you had.
I don't
for-
mind going last.
Erag rolled a
No, I didn't do
15.
mine.
I guess I got to roll for the shit too. I didn't think I'd
I rolled
Give him
12,
initiative.
Oh, okay, then I go next.
Alright, so Aaron, then Erag, then you, then I'll just put the ship at the bottom. Because he's not going to enjoy being hexed.
It's a ship.
What's it going to take for me to get out of here? Can I make an action and still get out of the ship, or do I need to use my action to get out?
I'd say the movement will take you out of the ship, but it'll just take you out of the ship because you're crossing the whole distance of it.
Okay.
But if you use like the bonus to dash or whatever, that can catch you back up to everyone.
I will use an action. I'll use an action to cast Bane on the ship.
Right?
Hold on, let me see what level it is so I can see if I can hit both.
Bane's level 1 spell. I didn't think it would kick off like that, guys. I was just trying to get the guy to do what he wanted to do.
They're both gonna be.
That's the wrong one to do that because it doesn't put him under compulsion to do it.
It's
But he would take 5d10 psychic damage if he
creatures and they must roll.
doesn't do it.
They lose 1d4 from
can
attack
still
result.
It's Aaron's turn.
Charisma 18 saving throw for both the ship and
Okay, from a Bane. Okay. Erag fails. Ship fails.
Cool. So anytime they attack or make a saving throw, they subtract a d4 for the next minute.
Makes a attack roll saving throw before the spell ends. Let's roll d4, subtract the number from the attack roll, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. And I'm on the
Okay.
ship.
So, let's see.
My guy?
Yep.
I
Last one on the
want
ship.
to jump out as well, but I also want to look around first to see if there's any more. Is there anything I can take, electronic-wise, that maybe looks like the thing that he zapped him with and tried to zap me with, or
Sidearm?
guns or just anything that I want to take.
Give me a perception check, I guess, real quick. Imagine it's a stressful situation to search for things in a moving ship.
Have you been hanging around Buddy that long?
23.
It's high. So, you see a rack of stun gun sidearms locked into a case along the wall. There's about 4 of them still in there and 1 missing, which obviously Erag has on his person.
I would like to run to that case.
Right? Just simply put in the passcode and it will unlock the gun for you. You can do intelligence or just straight up roll a d20 for luck. If your intelligence is less than, this is a minus or something.
Intelligence is pretty much a 0.
4d10, and if you get...
It's a 0, so I'm going to go for a d20. Do I add anything?
Yeah, no.
No?
Just trying to randomly guess a password.
13.
Nah, you're like, dog farts? No, that's not it.
Yes.
Farkus sucks? No.
Thief to unlock it.
Okay, well that's different then, so...
Yeah.
I guess, make a...
I don't mind if I have to stay on the ship this
picking
round.
check.
That's my dex, and I'm proficient in it, so...
So add your proficiency bonus
4 versus plus 8.
to your dex.
Damn it.
A 3, that is a mighty 3.
11.
So you're sitting there tinkering with it, and
Wrong
it's just
11.
not working. It's not a traditional
Oh, no.
lock. You can't find the mechanism that it's actually using to hold everything in yet. You're just...
At this point, how much
Where are the
of my
hinges?
action
Where are the
economy do I have
hinges?
left?
Not a ton.
Right.
So no movement.
You can move, I guess, if you just want to bail on this part.
But I have a bonus action.
I think you used
I
it.
probably
Yeah,
used
probably
it, yeah.
Yeah, because I tried to do the password.
Just for the sake of time, I'd
Okay,
say.
I'll just run out.
Yes.
I'll run out.
Running out? Okay, so you're like, shit,
55
whatever.
feet. I probably passed everybody
Yeah,
else
you
anyway.
zoom past everybody. So, the ship, probably not going to take being hexed and baned lying down, begins to open a barrage of heavy weaponry upon the various traitorous, backstabbing casters in this once noble party, now driven to piracy and murder.
Yes.
I was going to try to take control of the ship as well because of my vehicle thing in soldier skills.
Oh,
I was just
Then
gonna
I
try to
thought
land
there
the
was
ship. That's
no
all I wanted
way.
was off the ship.
There was no way that a
Don't
soldier
forget the
skill knows anything
subtractor
about
before.
spaceships.
Okay. So, let's see, that's -4.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be an 18 to hit Aki.
Oh yeah, that.
And a 17 to hit Mardam.
My AC is 18.
Okay.
Currently.
I fling up a shield.
Ooh.
Okay.
Plus 5
Plus
to AC,
5.
which makes it 19.
19.
Okay.
Very
That
nice.
lasts until your next turn, right?
No, just one thing. Oh yeah, that does last my next turn.
Makes sense.
Oh my
But
god.
only from the same
No,
attacker.
yeah, shield doesn't
Yeah,
really
only from
last
the same.
very long. I don't
Yeah, it's
think.
just the one round and only from the same attacker.
Okay, so
And magic missile.
let's see. I was just gonna be like, more guns, but nah, that's not particularly fair. I didn't stat out the whole spaceship really.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, no.
Didn't.
Shouldn't have happened.
Let's say you throw up a shield, it fires. There's explosions all around. Blah blah blah. You know, the whole appears to be night sky is lighting up above Balin's body. A small group of Githyanki sleek single-person fighter ships, I guess, are flying out from the mothership, so to speak, towards you all. Let's just finish the scene up. What do you hope to accomplish?
Kill
No,
One
Eron.
at a time, please.
How fast
We agree.
do we fly away here by thought?
I think you're normal speed.
Shit, I should have looked it up. Astral plane rules. Let's just say it's based on your intelligence times
Wisdom
2.
would be fine.
I'm
So
smarter
zero.
as a werewolf.
So 0 speed?
Well, what's your
Zero
intelligence?
speed.
You have a 0 intelligence
Full-
score.
Yeah, your score is 10.
My score is 10.
So 20.
20. So I have 20.
Yeah,
I
I'm not gonna get away in time.
I can only move 20 feet.
Yeah, I think the astral plane
No
is
more
supposed to be
battles.
based on intelligence.
Just
Okay.
saying, we should pick wisdom sometime, you guys.
It's
Someone said I had.
What?
It's pitch dark unless there's a bright light source next to me. I'm not pitch
It's
dark.
pitch
but
dark.
It's darkness. It's
Exploding
nighttime
ship,
is
does
what
that
I'm saying.
count?
There's a
The ship is
Already.
exploding now?
Not really.
There's a barrage of explosions from the ship.
Yeah.
stuff.
Alright,
But
so
dim light is anything not in direct sunlight. I've actually read up on that.
what would you like? How would you like this to end for you personally? I guess.
This side of the table wants to not die.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what this
And then what are you guys? What was
Yeah.
your answer? What are you hoping to accomplish?
Obviously want to not die, but
You've got a hostage. There's maybe a couple Githyanki ships. Itaru's gift is firing.
a
its
hostage.
weapons.
I
I
never
told you Jessica's
never considered was a hostage.
Well, he grappled someone and escaped with them.
Okay,
That
so
is pretty hostage-like.
I was just thinking of killing him now because he stunned me.
It's illegal.
Um,
It's illegal.
Oh no,
Alignment change right
just
there.
it's not an alignment change. He's just following what his goddess was.
Months ago.
The
So
alignment's been the same the whole time.
Yeah, my alignment has
Well,
been the
mine
same.
was neutral, right?
no, it was never neutral.
Well,
So
it
I
certainly
am-
isn't good anymore.
Oh,
That's for sure.
I mean, it is good most of the time, except when I'm embracing the aspect of Malar.
No,
Because
most of the
it
So
time.
was-
it's,
yeah.
like I said, not good, more
Yeah.
neutral.
Plays
than-
by
Sometimes.
voter.
Yeah.
I'm dead until I kill people.
Anyway, yeah, we want to get away, so I'm gonna be like following these people, but I don't know what Erag is gonna be doing.
He's
So
going to be trying to escape from the grapple. each-
okay,
each
then I
round.
would definitely inflict wounds him at 4th level, which is 6d10, and I would probably bite him as a werewolf, so he would need to make Constitution saving throws or get infected, and I'd keep trying to doing that until, he either stops moving or we
Nice,
get
let's
away.
do our first grapple check then, since
Okay.
it's kind of just continuing the combat.
He gets.
So
disadvantage.
you guys are watching him in werewolf form trying to rip
Does he
out
get
this man's throat.
Disadvantage on athletics checks.
Slash him
on
as
his strength
these
check.
Githyanki
Okay.
fighters are quickly approaching along.
Do they look
Yeah.
interesting?
So
I'm flying away.
So he said he has disadvantage on his strength checks with a hex. So
He's
I
also
have
gained.
14.
It's also baned.
Which means any skill check.
It's minus
No,
4.
it's saving
Minus-
throws. Any saving throws.
Moving in his direction.
You're moving toward him.
Watching everything that's going on.
Taking a little cover behind the temporary shield he threw up.
Yeah.
If I acted before him in the initiative order, would that mean that I would get to roll that damage first for the inflict wounds?
Which
On his turn, he would try to break the grapple.
What's your intelligence?
Well, he hasn't had a turn yet, necessarily.
Okay, alright, sweet. Yeah. Either way, I got a 17.
Alright, so let's see how
He has
does.
apparently disadvantage.
Disadvantage from being baned and minus d4, so he is still held.
Okay.
So you're going to inflict wounds, so go ahead and do that.
60, 10. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay, so... I'm sorry, Adrian.
That's his action, though. His action was to break the grapple.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay, 10, 19, 20, 23, 26, 25. I would also put a hunter's mark on him as a bonus action. 25 points of necrotic damage.
Does he get the same
What?
weird going?
Noted.
I've got the highest intelligence.
Right, so, you hear Itaru's voice calling out,
Yeah.
echoing through the astral plane. And it says, one moment, there is a image coming in that I believe is meant for your eyes, not
Yeah, it's gonna
mine.
be the hostages down there.
Fuck.
The din of battle quiets as he is feasting on Irag.
He's a monster.
And a small projection is put before you. It looks like a laboratory or some sort of, metal-clad room.
Torture chamber.
You can see the Queen of Winter and the Queen of Summer.
She's not there anymore.
No? Queen of Summer left already?
Yeah, she was with Grandpa the Turtle.
Oh, yeah, part of them bailed. So it's really just the Winter Court. So you see, what's his face? Ice Vein. You see the Winter Queen there. And you see a black-robed necromancer in what appears to be a large test tube banging against the glass. A dwarf, older dwarf, wearing a lab coat, just to completely
inside
of a tube.
Okay.
Beside the tube, you can see the Queen of Winter and Ice Vein held in chains. Presses a few buttons, pulls a switch, and the necromancer dissolves in the tube. Basically, you can see his magical energy is extracted, leaving just some dust that is promptly swept out. Farkas's voice booms over the loudspeaker. This betrayal was painful to see, but expected. Just judging by your long and unsuccessful history of trying to save the world, I kind of figured you would take a swerve like this and try to, stop all of our progress and continue the cycle or whatever it is you're doing. So we'll make this very simple. Return Irag. Itaru's gift will bring him back. Get the hell off of Balin's body. And we can ignore this entire little event. Otherwise, the Winter Queen and whatever this fucking idiot's name is will be used to power one of the bullets that will lodge itself into the All-Father's face. So, even in death, we'll put her to good use. She'll do a lot more good inside of a bullet than she probably ever did in her several thousand-year existence.
Send us the castle and our people, and we'll take the giants and leave.
That's a bad plan.
Okay.
What did you message them?
Yeah.
You know what? That's acceptable. We'll continue our plans. You can go on your way, take away the giants with you, and there will be no... What's the word when someone attacks you for attacking them?
Repercussions.
There will be...
Retribution.
That's the word, yes. There will be no retribution. You can go freely where you'd like.
Insight check.
Well,
I don't need one.
you can't see it, so that'll make it a little harder, but go
Did you not see
for it.
the projection?
Can I make one
But
as well?
the projection is just
Oh, it's just
inside the
what they
lab,
see.
and it's a
I gotcha.
separate, his voice booming over loud.
I don't need an inside check. There's a bomb on that castle.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
15? Seems genuine.
May I make one as well?
Bit of a resigned tone in his voice.
I don't think you really need, any of us really need to make
Well,
one.
no. The reason why I wanted to insight check him is to see how far I thought into his plan that he would pretend to go. Like, how far would he go before?
So that would be pretty impossible to tell, I feel
No.
but-
Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, I'll send you the ship. And you're like, okay, you're never going to send the ship. Or, oh, I'll send you the ship, and then there's a bomb on it. You know what I mean? Like, outright lying versus...
Well, you can't tell that, but do you really want to take the chance?
No, I don't want to do any of this. I want to go down to Beyond's body.
Yeah.
So, what do you decide?
We have to go down to the body anyway.
Jessup, will you please let go of that guy and stop attacking him?
Sure, I didn't start attacking in the first place.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did!
What do you mean? I tried to gaze the dude. That's pretty
That's
peaceful.
an act of aggression.
You know,
Literally
just
become
because
mind-
mind control.
mind rape.
Control. It's
Mind
literally
rape.
it's mind control.
Slavery.
As
I
long-
didn't do anything against
as-
you. I just wanted you to be my slave.
As long as he's not going to use that stupid stun thing against me again. Yeah, sure. I don't have any.
Just let him go, please.
Yeah,
Right,
sure.
so,
I mean,
I'm going to
let him
Erag. Doggy paddles his
Did
way
he make his
back
con
into...
save?
Which is
DC
12.
No, he's not aware of it, though.
yeah.
Right, so, Erag, doggy paddles back to Itaro's gift.
Are you infectious?
Yeah,
Well,
it's a werewolf.
I thought you were kind.
He,
Yeah, but I thought that their kind has like special.
not
Yes.
if I'm invoking
Goes.
the
Let's
aspect of
back
Milan.
down. The Githyanki fighters circle around a few times and sort of escort the ship back toward the Dwarven Citadel before returning. You are left floating in relative silence, I guess, relative peace.
When do we get our castle is the question.
I think we need to take a break.
Had we discussed when we're getting the castle?
What time is it?
11:35.
It'll be, I think, another 5 minutes or so on the timer. Until
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
7 more minutes until we need to do the audio.
Um,
But if you actually want to just take a break a little
we're
early... that's
never
fine.
gonna get the castle. Those people are already dead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's just not even on the table.
Yeah.
Well,
we
we're
need to
not
go.
dead, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but I
All
mean,
I
like,
wanted.
literally everyone who you might have cared for on that castle
Yeah.
is dead
Once
or
we took
going to be dead.
that course of action, we sacrificed everything.
Which means
All the people.
we have to do something right
Yeah, so we need to go to the
with that sacrifice,
giants.
or we need to fuck off and say we don't care about the cycle anymore.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Well, we just go back to Malora and do what he wants.
Malakath.
There is no
So we
Malakath.
Malakath. So we got to go to the giants
We
and
need
then
to go to the
Malakath.
giants. I think we need to go to the giants. The giants need to help us destroy the dwarves, and then we need to help Malakath. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Why
what
don't
we
we
need
get
to
the
do.
Githyanki to blow up the dwarves?
They're supposed to
No,
blow
they
up
get
the
here
body.
aligned
Get
with the
the-
dwarves.
yeah.
They
They're
just
not.
gave
They're
them
not
an
aligned
honor
with it.
guard
They
to
weren't
go
supposed to be
down.
aligned with the
No, I think
dwarves.
they were policing everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Honor
well,
guard back, that's like fuck off back to your thing.
Yeah.
That's what I got from it.
I think so.
they're police.
I'm asking Ben.
What?
Is that
He
true?
won't tell you.
That the Githyanki are aligned with the dwarves?
Yeah.
They have the same end goal in mind, which is destroying the body so that it can't come back to life.
Well, there you go. So
So
we can't ask the Githyanki to.
well,
attack
Well, the
the
Githyanki
dwarves.
are going to do what needs to be done in the end anyway. We just need to ignore them.
yes.
Yeah.
Let
Go
the
to
giants deal with
giants.
the dwarves.
Malakath wanted us to do those runes in the different limbs,
Yeah.
activate them,
Yeah.
get the giants off.
But I feel like the giants have done what they could.
We need to activate it.
Are you sure the castle's not coming back? I mean, you say he's bringing it back.
It might, but even then it could explode right under us as soon as we
Yeah.
put the giant
As soon
on.
as we get
I'm not
into
going
it,
back
What
to
about
the castle.
Okay, but what about the people?
They're fucked.
They're
They're dead. There's no way to save them.
We have to think about the universe.
Yeah.
Jessup, there's tact which needs to be involved in sensitive missions like this, and that just went out the window. We mentioned earlier, Farkas was watching everything we're doing. We have to
Yeah.
be very careful.
In the castle as well.
Casting magic spells
In the castle as well, yeah.
in his ship is a
Everything.
very poor choice, but we must focus on the future course of action.
Look, I'm not debating that we should go and do this stuff, but I mean, he did say we're getting our castle back, but whatever.
The castle's gone. That castle was gone the instant we landed. Everyone else in our party hadn't accepted that, but I already had. But with this new course of action, we've also now sacrificed the people in that castle. Our mission still remains to save everything, the universe.
Mm-hmm.
That is
paramount
and all we have left.
You can tell right now that Jessup doesn't really care about sacrificing people as he is at this point right now.
I can tell.
If he was in his kinder mood, yes. But right now, no.
The thing Aki's thinking about is when he left this group many moons ago, the last thing he saw was Jessup slicing the throat of a guard. That was actually one of the last.
So that was a long time.
Yeah, that's how long he was gone. I was gone for a long time. And when I just came back, I heard all the stuff that's happening, and then I'm like, "We're screwed. What has happened to them? It's so murderous."
That was screen right now.
Basically, to sum up, like this is kind of like we do this thing or we don't do anything at all.
Well, let's
Our focus
go.
has to be to save the universe.
So we're gonna go talk to those giants.
So giants first. So you go back down to Balin's nose. Take some time.
Well, I feel like we owe it to them to at least try to let them get off. That's all.
You can see, as you approach, there appears to be a craft in front of the nose as well. A couple of dwarves are waiting down there on some sort of wheeled land vehicle. Metal carriage, basically. They kind of watch you quizzically as you approach.
I can only move 18 feet. I'm going so slow.
I'm actually ahead of you.
Can we just tie a rope onto Feather Marshall?
Aki's carrying me.
Do we recognize any of these dwarves? Have you met any of them before?
No, I don't believe you would recognize them.
I mean, I probably wouldn't because I wasn't there because they're...
What are you doing here?
We got orders right away. There were supposed to be new talks with the giants living up here.
Orders from whom?
All the way up. Apparently a lot of stuff's happening. There were some explosions up above. And then we just got told we've got to go talk with the giants again. Apparently they're going to leave.
Did they send you a message about getting us our castle?
Not sure about that. That's more of like a maintenance crew sort of thing.
Diplomacy crew?
Yeah. I mean, we're diplomats. Can't you tell by how nice we are?
We're sort of arbiters for this meeting.
Oh, neat. Okay, well, nice to meet you, I suppose, then. My name is Fantasy Name Generator.
Nice to meet you. Name generator.
Goldfrapp Dinglebob.
Rodger.
Hello, Rodger.
And my associate here is named Derek.
Hey, Derek.
With 2 R's.
Hey, Derek.
It's about the most interesting thing about Derek is that his parents decided to spell his name uniquely.
Did you say Rodger?
Rodger, yeah.
Roger, really.
Almost.
Good French.
That's more the human pronunciation.
Ow.
Anyway, these giants are kind of...
He is a diplomat. He just called you a human to your face.
Anyways, you guys look a little worse for wear. You want a drink or something? These giants are pretty slow opening the gates.
Health potion? Can I drink?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not drinking anything anyone offers me.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself at 4th level.
Yeah, that's fine. Are one of you going to try the door?
Take the door.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try the door, for sure.
And no one's inspected to see if the potion is a health potion.
So yeah, these dwarven emissaries, they're rummaging around through their wagon. They provide you with a beverage or whatever, lighting a pipe. You're knocking on the door. And,
Sorry, little part.
yes.
Would you like to try some of this? And I take out my red dark gnome, deep gnome skunk.
So yeah, you're trying to poison him, basically.
Well, it
That's
makes everybody happy and chill.
Oh, it's okay. I was trying to think of, was it like a super intense thing or
It's not the fucking.
It's not the ayahuasca. It's not the deep numb ayahuasca. It's just the.
Yeah. So he happily accepts, and you guys can pass along the pipe for a few minutes. And you can hear Derek sitting up on the wagon talking into his. You're like, oh, we just met the guys that own Modoc's castle. They're wondering about when maintenance will be done. Do we have any teams working on that right now? So he's just chattering about that, trying to figure out the answer to your earlier question. When the slats open, you see the same giant looking down on you guys. Ah, you're back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do detect thoughts on these dwarves because just in case they're trying to pull a Trojan.
All right. So Derek is sitting there thinking like, ugh, I hate talking to maintenance. Ever since me and Susan broke up, it just is so awkward dealing with that department.
Okay.
Rodger, he's sitting there thinking like, okay, so trying to work out the deal basically. Like, how do I convince people that, to leave their sacred land happily? Like, oh my god, and he's also thinking, like, a different, deeper thought. There's an intense amount of fear running through his mind. And a phrase is being repeated like he's, like, I can't believe it's moving, actually. He's standing and moving. Don't have any time. We don't have any time. I've got to get this done right now. I've got to get this done right now.
Well, okay, I'm gonna message these guys. So they know they
yeah.
What these are. There might be a problem. What these guys are thinking.
Which giant is there?
Gosh,
I'm gonna do it.
It wasn't the leader. It was
dude who's nervous. I'm gonna do a deep probe.
Karakar was his name, I think. The gate guard.
Inserting mental probes.
Inserting mental probe in the guy
Deep
who's afraid,
probing.
which means he's gonna detect it.
Wait, what?
Why?
He's looking deeper
You
into the
don't
guy's
need
thoughts.
He's just scared that they all follow.
Okay, so
I think there might be a save.
He makes a wisdom saving throw.
a wisdom saving throw to detect that you're probing his brain.
Yeah.
Alright.
Quick, we need to do this fast.
I only got like a 4, so.
Okay. So what is this fear and what's he thinking of?
Okay.
We gotta go.
Before he left, he's thinking back. Farkas showed the tip-toppest men at the Citadel some disturbing footage. The Allfather has stood from his throne, and he now marches through Faerun.
Oh, time. Crap. So the dwarf knows I'm probing.
Does he?
Does he?
Yeah, pass or fail. He knows
He went
I'm probing
deep.
deep. I pulled those thoughts out.
Okay, he doesn't seem to react. He maybe shoots a glance at you, a little quizzical.
Cold black eyes stare at him and just look away.
Oh my gosh! Hey, Caroline.
He just puts on a very fake-looking smile and continues.
What's his name?
Karakar.
Rodger.
Yes.
Karakar. We need to meet. We've returned. We also have a couple dwarves here who want to talk.
Parley.
Like we discussed before.
They were expected. Open the gates!
Hey, do you want me to go somewhere else?
Are you messaging me?
No, I'm asking you.
What do you mean?
For the thing.
What thing are you talking about?
Not now.
I'm still 7 feet tall and I've got blood in my fur, by the way. I haven't changed. That's got nothing to do with you, dwarf.
Ooh. Someone's a little cold today, huh? I think he could use a little bit of this, right? Thanks, though. No, I get nervous before these things.
Awesome. It's fine. We're all in this together. Let's go.
Alright, so
Okay.
through the nose, up the skull, toward the brain, you find Rashidi sitting on a prayer mat, awaiting you all as you approach again.
Do a little bow.
We weren't here before yet.
No.
This is
just
so.
just
For you guys, you're seeing an enormous stone giant, twice as tall as any cloud or storm giant you may have ever seen.
Did you start the timer? Sorry.
No, I did not.
Okay.
So I'll set like a 55-minute
55. Tell us about the armor
thing.
I did tell you about the armor. I have not told you about the spear.
Okay, 53 minutes has started. I figure that's should be about an hour.
I'm looking everywhere to see where this armor might be.
Hey, Rashidi.
You don't see it.
Hi, Rashidi. I brought back the rest of our friends. There's also a couple dwarves here to parlay with you.
I know
Yes.
This one's with us.
Okay.
Just in case if it's a little bit curious.
Understand.
Stereotype.
Broad curtain.
I could tell though from the uniform. You know,
I mean, it's
these are the dwarves that have been infesting this sacred place for so
Yeah.
long.
So, ground rules, we're going to try not to use words like infestation while we parlay. Let's have a real quick
Planetary
discussion.
terms.
Let's have a real quick discussion about if something can be done where we can work together and then we can all move on with our lives, yeah?
So what are you all angling for in these negotiations? What are
I don't
what are
care.
you hoping to accomplish? Don't care.
I literally do not care what they do. I want the dwarves to leave.
Or we want the giants off safely.
Yeah, but we're going to talk to the giants. I want the two dwarves that are there to leave. But I want to have done parlay just in case there is something that could come.
Okay.
Okay,
So we had spoken to them before about like it would be a good thing for Balin's sacrifice not to be in vain, etc., etc. We would like to get them off, and then Balin's memory will be passed on, etc. Like we had spoken to them before.
Okay. Anyone else? Any thoughts or things you want to?
I'm quite interested in the armor, and I'm thinking, that might actually save us.
We were hoping the armor could go to like Mistra or whatever to wear in her new
Why
body.
don't we just like moving away from the center of attention as much as possible, just meandering around the outside.
Okay, fair enough.
Kinda near
So
that.
I would say,
Until I feel I get to a point where I can just disappear.
and
Without
then look for
anybody-
the armor
without
more.
anybody noticing. Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys are not going to be able to discern where the armor is, really.
But
It's
we
just-
do know where the rune is. So
Yes.
somebody
Rune,
could just...
yeah.
Rune?
One of them, the glyph, carved into the brain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are we in that room?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
basically, the dwarves ask them kindly to leave with you guys in the castle. Should be prepared somewhat shortly.
I didn't do a roll for my healing.
And what do the giants say?
While I'm out of while I'm not being seen by people as much as possible, I want to say to him
Now you can message me, right?
I can't.
Oh shit.
You have it.
Okay, so in that case, if I see
Yeah.
you making signal, I message you. What's up?
I want to cast message at 9th level.
I think can you
Good
make an image of me with
No.
you guys?
I no longer have that ability.
Okay, well, I will answer to that one again. I go, I want to be able to stay here without anybody knowing so that I can activate this rune.
I could leave Buddy here to do it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, Buddy can polymorph into tiny insects, invisible, stealth. It's what he does.
And he'll know what to do, I suppose. His intelligence is higher than mine.
Yeah, yes it is.
Yeah, we never really spoke to you about Rashidi's
Plan.
potential capabilities, so that's
Okay.
accurate to what you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I then leave it.
Nice.
Okay, Rashidi reveals that the giants have discussed it.
No, absolutely it does.
And they've decided that they choose to die on Balin's body.
Okay, cool.
They will not war against the dwarves any longer. They will not war against Malakat.
Okay.
They will instead meditate, reflect, and allow whatever fate befalls them to befall them.
I would like to go up to Rashidi and say then, I understand.
You're
I
disappearing.
understand exactly.
It's just your face is
Where the hell
disappearing.
did you come from?
I'm
No.
literally doing what my character's doing. I understand being a monk, being a person that would also do this sort of thing to a place that he was given to look after understand completely what you're doing, but I would not sacrifice something powerful that could help the future as well in the same way. Is there any way you would think to give us the armor of Balin to help us in our quest to save the universe?
The armor of Balin was in your heart the whole time. No, Got you!
Do you have the stats for the thing? The hard definition?
Yes, yeah,
I keep forgetting that I have it and I have it too.
let's see.
So,
I have it written down
yeah.
somewhere in here.
Okay.
Boobity boobity boo. Taking a little...
So I tell him, I think that's...
Shit, did I rip it out?
Nope.
And give it to somebody?
That's...
maybe.
No. Wait, let me see.
I feel like I gave it to someone
That's Daniel's.
Oh shit.
You showed me a picture in your book,
Yeah,
but
that's
then I gave
Daniel's.
it back to you.
I'm missing a D4.
I think I have one of your black D10s, by the way.
Oh.
Those are black gray D10s.
Well, at any rate, right now I'll be like, okay, I respect your decision. I'm certain that if you continue to survive, that you'd be able to do great works in Balin's name. But if this is what you choose, then who are we to try and stop you?
Here we go, found it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a photo real quick.
Jessup will also say to Rashidi, would you still be able to point out the direction of Salem's corpse for us, please?
I suppose so. There's no reason to keep any secrets between us.
Thank you.
You will find Saloon's corpse, as it were, where her palace once stood, where she ultimately died. Travel back to the swamplands that were once home of the Wolfkind, find her temple, and traverse once again through the portal. You'll find the ruins that were left behind, and among those ruins lies Saloon.
We were the cause of her death, right?
Yeah.
We did bug her,
Yeah.
Thank you, Rashidi.
And I believe, as for the dwarves, this answer is sufficient for them.
Rodger, Derek, thanks for your work.
Great work, guy.
Yeah, and they did tell us though it should be done just later today. So
Should
yeah, the
we
castle.
Should we just wait here by the giants and they can send it here?
You can just come to the Citadel to pick it up, I guess.
Yeah, we'll come later.
Yeah, we'll come later.
Fair enough. And the friends, they're back on the Citadel now, so you don't have to worry about that. We brought them back from Mount Gunbad. That was, not sure exactly what that's referring to exactly, but they told me to tell you that.
Well, I appreciate your services.
Well, anyways, we're gonna get going then. It was nice to meet all of you.
Pleasure.
Great to talk to you, Rashidi. I actually did not expect this to go this perfectly.
Yeah.
Bye. And
Our
the dwarves
diplomacy.
make their way out.
Bye.
Hope they don't just test them when they get back to the castle.
Now that the dwarves are gone, I want to talk to Rashidi more.
Alright.
And be like, okay, Rashidi, here's the thing. I'm fairly certain Balin's body is not going to survive. And you will die.
Yes.
We might be part of helping to destroy Balin's body in order to end the cycle.
So,
Are you certain you don't want to leave?
I'm certain this place... we wouldn't be Balin's guards if we weren't guarding Balin. And
Do you think that your role as Balin's royal guard will mean that you have to stop us from doing what we need to do?
And maybe you're Balin's chosen, not guards.
this is Balin's place. What will happen happens with his will. We will no longer try to interpret his will ourselves. We will just let what happens happen.
It's happening soon. The All-Father has begun to move.
Yes, we can all feel the call drawing us toward him. He'll have his army soon enough.
Jessup is starting to shrink down into his normal self.
Request for the
Balin's armor.
Is there any way we can prove ourselves worthy?
I fear it may be too late for that, but
all we want to do is what Balin tried to do. Defeat the Allfather
And the
and the Naga. That caused his demise.
Rashidi picks himself up, makes his way over to the brain, and rests his hand on one of the wrinkles, I guess, of the brain. And the sort of petrified brain, a bit of it crumbles away, revealing a doorway. Within here are the final effects of Balin. Do what you will with them.
Okay, I approach.
Right? Inside, it's sort of just Balin's brain is basically just a hollowed out, cavernous room. You see an old, sort of rusted, looks like sort of cheap iron armor, sitting in a pile with large two-handed axe.
Iron, so this would be a chain or plate?
Plate.
Okay.
But it's dinged, sort of rusted away a bit.
Put my
And
hand in it, feel it.
it feels like armor. I don't know, let's say it is still warm to the touch.
House without a brain?
Put it in a backpack. A bag of holding.
You have no sense of like.
I pick it up. Is it heavy iron or is it?
No, it is, no, it's actually very light. Almost weighs nothing.
I'll message Feather and be like, we should probably let Malkath have that for Mistron.
Let's just take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I use a spectral hand and I try to put it on.
Put the armor on yourself. Right?
I don't care.
Huge, or like that.
No,
No,
actually
magical armor.
If it's inside the brain,
Yeah.
To be fair, the brain is probably
Yes,
also
it's
really
giant.
big.
Yeah.
But no, you are able to put on the armor. I think it still takes.
yeah,
Time.
I'm using spectral hands to help me put it on. And buddy, no funny.
But
business.
you can feel that this armor is humming with magical energy. Basically, when you put it on.
I'm trying to put it on so I can attune to it and find out what it actually does.
I can just identify it.
Yeah, I think you should watch out. A lot of these things, like his crown was cursed.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Only if the cycle happens again, maybe.
Yeah, I remember cursed crowns.
I do want to speak to Rashidi for a minute. Rashidi, my people, at least my grandfather, have our own ways of meditation and martial arts and contemplation. If you guys are to die, I would be honored if there would be some way you could share with me your wisdom of your traditions so that maybe I can continue with them. I do already have a label on monk, and I'm considering taking 3 more just for flavor. So
That's
Like,
a kind offer.
works.
It's a kind offer, young wolfkind, but I'm not sure how much time there truly is left.
do you people have any writings or anything? At least if I can carry some of your history with us, that would be...
He motions to a nearby giant who brings you a scroll. Says, here are a few of our martial traditions, I suppose. A little bit of philosophy smattered around in there, but that is all we have. The rest of it is written here. And with the cycle, it shall end as well.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
I search everywhere else in that brain for anything else.
Right, let's see, there's the armor, there's his two-hand axe. What else would a giant god on the go have with
Gauntlets.
him? Some gauntlets.
Shoes of haste.
Oh, boots, yeah, of course. Boots.
let's say some gauntlets, I guess. Not just like bracelets, I guess.
Thick armor. Just give me that.
Thick iron banded bracelets.
Okay,
How long does that take to attune to an item?
And 1
An
hour.
hour. I can identify it later.
Yeah.
Don't
Just
worry
put
about
everything
that.
in the bag.
Just
All right.
gotta concentrate for that whole hour.
Oh dear
You
God.
can't just wear it.
Yeah.
Right, so,
Put it in back.
anyways, you've gotten your things. You're going to speak to Malakath, I imagine, and
Yeah.
do his plan.
Rashidi, is it okay if Buddy stays here? Or are you planning to have Buddy stay here?
I was gonna have Buddy stay here, unless
I'd
one of
rather
us
get-
wants to stay behind.
No, I think it would be better if Buddy stays.
Okay.
Rashidi, is it okay if this man's familiar stays here?
It doesn't concern us. He and his giants all gather in a circle.
I feel super sad, guys.
Begin
Really.
their final meditations, you know.
Ardita is morbidly depressed.
Rashidi is loudly telling the tale of Balin one last time as I imagine you all split off to the separate areas, you know. I imagine speak to Malakath. He sort of informs you what you need to do to activate each glyph.
While we're speaking to him, could we ask if it is within his power to also teleport the Winter Court away with us in Corton, or within Mistress' power? Because we don't really want them to die.
There's nothing I can do for your friends. I'm sorry.
What about Corton?
Yeah,
One-
I think
one
we'll
more?
Just take off.
Isn't Corton part of with them?
Yeah.
Corton's on the castle.
Yeah.
He's driving the castle.
Yeah, so
He's with
Yeah, but I'm saying, can he
Would
just
one
take
one more be possible?
I suppose,
Can you send me a message for him?
though you're
Message is too small of a range.
though you
That
draw
is-
my attention away from the task at hand with this request, I can help one person escape, perhaps. Where do you want him?
With us, wherever you take us, after this task is completed.
I can protect as many people as there are runes or glyphs during the Githyanki barrage. No more than that.
How many glyphs are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6.
Six for
Yeah, you
Corton.
could do for you can
five
bring Buddy
five
back
limbs,
or no?
5 limbs in the ignore Buddy.
Yeah. So Corton
Five
can
limbs.
Fair enough.
Corton could be by the head.
Okay,
Or
so
tiny.
need to.
This is a really bad idea. We need to just leave them all.
I think it would be easier to just place him in the material plane somewhere.
Yeah. that
Somewhere
would be
familiar to him, at least, so he won't be.
Small town.
easy. Waterdeep is the only safe place.
Wouldn't it be better for him to be back with his family?
There's no one left in small town.
No mother?
No.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Rebuild.
I don't know. Anyway,
Okay. Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. I'll
Send him to Trixie.
I'll send him to
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Temple of Mystra in Waterdeep.
I'll take
Thank
the
you.
right arm.
Alright, so he does that, and he's like, okay, we need to do this
Yes.
quick, basically.
I go.
There are dwarves snaking through the veins as we speak.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm not sure if I want to do a bunch of long combats as you guys fight dwarven commandos.
Okay.
Unless you're interested in doing that.
Nah.
I'm stealthing my way through
Yeah,
everything.
I've got-
Time restraints. Let's blow this.
So
body.
yeah, you're stealthing through.
Pass
you're
without a trace.
Yeah.
Pass without trace. I so
Clanking through everything.
Hey!
Just
shut up.
washing him off.
I'm invisible. I just cast invisibility myself. And
Okay,
I sneak through.
and
No one
Marta.
can find me.
Yeah.
I
not- you're not
cast trace
sneaking.
on her.
I don't have a lot
I cast
of
pass without a trace on her.
I
stuff.
can cast invisibility on her too.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, wait, you can cast on both of you?
Yeah, if you cast invisibility at a higher level, you can choose an extra target.
So I with Pass without a trace, I have plus 18 to my stealth roll.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say the
And I'm teleporting every 60 feet. I'm like fart in a perfume.
I mean, I have a ton of spells. I would be okay with just like paralyzing some dudes.
I can invisible 4 people.
Yeah, if you cast it higher than you can do.
I cast it at 3rd level.
Huh?
Both of us are invisible.
so
Okay.
You can cast it on
you're
the
able
woman.
to sneak past these dwarven commandos so as to not introduce another like 3-hour fight scene.
Yeah.
But we can say even maybe you did. It was an epic confrontation. Martin's smashing away at their heavy armor. Yeah, it was
enough dwarves to level again.
Yeah, it was crazy. But you each find your way to your glyph. Whether you're in one of the legs or the arms, and when you all focus together at once, Balin's body begins to shift. His bones are imbued with energy to begin to move. And it appears that this long-dead giant god is coming back to life. Fire in his eyes, energy pulsating just all around him. As he begins to reach upward, the massive Githyanki ship begins to fire down.
Death Star.
The hand is blasted away to pieces, just small bits of goo maybe floating around in the astral plane. The torso's next, it's just being destroyed with such firepower that no one has ever seen. And you find yourself encased in a similar sort of lightish red, pinkish force field, like the heart. And what you're able to see basically is the complete and utter destruction of this place. The skull smashed to pieces. The Dwarven Citadel destroyed. Only perhaps a few escape pods basically making their way. Perhaps a few were able to escape through a portal back to Mount Gunbad. But for the vast majority of them, it's gone. And Feather, let's see, whoever's got the left arm, it doesn't really matter, but you can see, the flesh and bone has been blasted away, and you can see the Dwarven Citadel crumbling under several beams of light. The castle destroyed in a brilliant explosion.
I had socks in there.
You got socks in there?
Pretty much been my home since I met you guys.
My books!
My
language!
My pink toad!
My
language! I should have turned into a monster.
You see, it turns into a monster.
Yeah, you
Isn't that monster?
Turns into
You see a gargantuan dragon appear briefly before being quickly dismantled by Githyanki lasers.
Fluffy!
The ship silently moves on into the distance before blinking away.
I never liked that ice queen.
She was not the best decision maker usually.
Yeah,
So
that's
how
what
long
you
did
get.
this bombardment
That's what you
take?
get.
So how long were we floating in our crystals?
You're basically floating around for like 20 minutes watching this thing be taken apart bit by bit until there is only a heart with a large pink force field and 5 smaller force fields surrounding you. Eventually 6.
With
Right.
Malakath, I guess.
No.
Corden is
Malakath
Waterdeep.
with the heart
Went to...
UC5.
and
Oh.
Corden's in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Buddy
So I think it's just you guys.
Yeah.
And the force field eventually evaporates and you have free reign to move around once again.
In the remnants, we're watching the bombardment. The giant fortress was destroyed, and what about Farkas?
We don't
Escape
know.
pods.
Yeah,
we don't
were
know.
there escape? Well,
There's
Yeah.
a-
What
there's
already
a-
said there were escape
Yeah,
pods.
there were a few escape pods and there were possible avenues for some of them to get
okay,
out.
some of
Yeah.
them.
Either way, I head to Malakath.
Alright.
How are we doing this?
You can see Malakath, hands on the heart, and it is ba-bum, 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 beating wildly. Like a kid that just ate a whole cup full of sugar and he's off his Ritalin. He's just flipping shit. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. You can see Malakath and the heart begin to slowly merge. His flesh sort of drips down onto the heart,
That's
and
gross.
he is completely absorbed within it. Burst of energy throws all of you some distance away.
Okay.
And there's basically, I would describe it as a rip in the fabric of reality. And from out of this rip, a new body emerges. A ginormous, maybe 4 or 5 story tall woman. in dark blue robes, her face covered with a cowl, the symbol of Mistra on her lapel, her jacket or whatever, on the robe, appears before you, and you feel yourselves sort of pulled up to this woman's face, this new god who's radiates just this this intense power.
Jessup kneels immediately.
On what?
Space.
In space. I mean, you can move your body however you want. You know what I mean?
Jackie's wondering, is this how
Start
we die?
spinning slowly.
Perdita's going, I hope this is how we die.
This is as good as a death as any.
Yeah. I'm still assuming we're about to die.
Her hands sort of cup underneath you guys, giving you a place to stand. Says, you've done well, adventurers, and you have given hope to me and the other gods that we can stop this destruction. We've suffered many setbacks before, but the balance will be restored. This world will not end, and I have you to thank for it. You and Malakath, who sacrificed all.
So how do you stop the All-Father and the Naga?
Balin came very close, and I now have his power added to my own. The remaining gods, they will rally to my banner, and we will march and we will destroy both the armies of the Naga and of the giants. I will lead the charge, and I would have you in my vanguard.
We're given to understand that when you face the All-Father, you will face the Naga at the same time.
Yes, I understand the dangers that I face. But I saw this as the only possible way.
Would Balin's armor and axe help you?
I think they would suit you better than they suit me.
This is above our pay grade.
What is our? I have a concern, Mistra. While you are wanting to take on the All-Father and the Naga, I'm really concerned that your forces are going to be picked off by Kunla.
I'm aware of this vile creature and his machinations. I hope I used that word correctly. More than one of my fellow gods' deaths have been at his hands. His power is growing rapidly.
Killed a lot of people lately.
So how can we? I mean, what's our next step? Do we take him out? Do we go after the items for you? How can we be in your vanguard?
Not to interrupt, but like this is pretty in game, right? Like we don't have time to go run on fetch quests anymore.
Well, this
Father's
is going to
already
be.
Let's just
stood up.
find out what she needs.
Yeah.
There is only one thing that I ask of you to bring to me. One last fetch quest, if you will.
I had a lot of reverence for gods before. Mine's dead, so.
Please say daggers.
Kunwa is an old god.
You shut up with your daggers. It's me. I'm in the dagger.
Older than our universe. Perhaps even older than the one that preceded him. But there was another, a similar god who existed before this cycle. Saloon of the Moon.
Yes.
Sailor Moon, if you will. No,
To her friend.
I understand that she was attacked and defeated by the Void Naga recently.
Yes.
But her soul exists in the material plane still.
It's the worst thought.
What?
when Perdita gets back to the material plane, she's like, I'm sick and tired of these snakes on the motherfucker.
Okay.
Sorry, it just popped into my head and I couldn't stop myself from
Okay.
Go on.
So,
It's the name of the campaign.
bring me Saloon's power. Bring me the true spear of Saloon. And I will be ready to do battle with the Allfather and the Void Naga.
We have it.
Don't you have a spear?
And the Spear of the Sun and Moon.
No, that's yeah. We didn't get a chance to talk about this. That's not the true spear. Rashidi showed me the end of my past life, and Saloon hid the true spear and gave a false one to Horatius Rex.
Faux spear the whole time.
What a twist!
But didn't she give us that spear?
No,
No.
the spear was at
What's
Sprite's
his-
Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Gave it to us.
Who's
Who
not
did
here?
give you that spear, actually?
It was in the tree. Yeah.
That one dude that used to be a folk hero used it
Yeah.
to kill a Naga. I have the...
And Gambit.
But whenever we're all done with this, I'll have to show everyone, like, I have like 5 notebooks full of crap, and I don't even think it goes back to the beginning. Like, it's still...
Yeah, you just got pieces of paper.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what Mr. is asking you. Do you accept?
Let's go.
Will you continue?
That we can do.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
So what does this armor do? Do you know?
You can identify it all the way.
It's in a bag. You pull it up.
Well, she knows about it.
Balin's armor is a powerful weapon, and it will allow you to do battle with the Void Naga and the Allfather as well. And it seems to me that all of you are such equipped in a way that you could harm them. You have the circlet, the
Yes.
Helm of Kingly Wisdom.
Yes.
That will be a great service, and you have the Heart of Dinesh. This will allow you to also harm these beings, these godlike figures.
I don't have this.
Balin's axe. Whoever wants. So you don't have any of the artifacts yet, right?
Me either. You don't.
Technically,
I think only the 2 of us have an artifact.
Yeah, I thought I had one.
I can bless that spear of sun and moon,
Oh.
and perhaps recreate it in a more fitting image. And that will also grant you the same ability. The only remaining piece is Saloon's true spear. And that I cannot get. It must be you. Because Malakat's kind of busy right now. He's not gonna be much help anymore.
Okay.
I think
How do we get there?
we accept.
I will return you to the material plane. First, you find yourselves clothed in comfy winter clothing, suddenly. And then you find yourself in an ice-filled snowbank with slush around your toes. Ahead of you are 2 towers, done in the old Saurian style.
Recognize them?
One held Scabatha,
Was that Patricia?
the other Putricia.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourselves in the driftwood once again.
Where the heck are we? I don't recognize any of
Never
this.
been here.
Neither.
Wasn't-
No, you two haven't ever been.
Wasn't the temple hella far from there?
No, it was under it.
No. Saloon's hidden temple.
Not Sora.
Oh.
Not, what's his face?
But let's just here.
It was, let's say it was a little closer. I
And
don't think those
we
episodes...
flew. We flew.
You flew last time,
Yeah.
and you'll fly this time as well.
Okay.
We can all fly.
You, you see a familiar figure waiting for you near one of the towers. What's-her-face? Priestess at the Temple of Mystra and Waterdeep.
Cyrena?
Cyrena. Good old What's-her-face,
Yeah.
also known as Cyrena, is awaiting you, and she has 2 mounts with her, 2 mighty griffins.
Whoa. Hey, you've still got my broom.
No, I don't. That ship sailed long ago.
What did you do with my broom?
Swept the floor with it.
I waxed on. That was it.
God damn it.
You had to save the Winter Queen.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing here? What's this place?
Yeah.
Coming to find the real spear. Where's my spear doing now? Tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. So, let's see, we're at 12:30 right now.
Yeah,
Let's do an hour and a half long battle.
An hour and a half long
To get
battle.
the spear.
Do you wanna stop this episode and then start the next episode?
Sure.
Okay.
that's
So,
a good idea.
yes, that will stop here. So you've recreated Mistra in a brilliant new form. You've been transported back to the
I
Driftwood.
think we did something right, I think. For the first time.
And now you are with Cyrena, one of Mistra's daughters, and preparing to make your way to Selûne's Lost Temple once again. What's changed, though, in the Driftwood since you were last there? And this cycle is on the verge of ending once and for all. Time is of the essence. Find out what happens next. I believe the next one is maybe not the finale, but so goddamn close.
And ultimate.
Like,
That's
Depends if we cast Geas on anybody else.
so catch us next time on another action-packed episode of Dice Nerds and Nagas.
Bye.
Bye.